Cyclone 4200 toy hauler. Is a 2017 model. The original refrigerator that came in the RV was residential, but it did not have ice maker or water dispenser in the door. So we got a new, actually right before we purchased the RV, the refrigerator was replaced with one that has the automatic ice maker and the water dispenser in the door. So we have to run a water line because there's not one already there for it. So I'm going to take you through the process of how I install a water line for it. So this is the back of the RV, the toy hauler parts here. And this is the slide out, the main slide out. We have a cover over it because in Florida, the sun beating down on that causes the temperature to go really high inside. So that just kind of helps keep some of the sunlight out and helps us cool it a little bit on the inside. But however, the refrigerator is in this corner right here. So the water line needs to go right here, right in there somewhere. I'm going to drill it from the inside though, but my plan is, and hopefully it works like I think it's going to, my plan is to drill the hole here, run the line up in here, and this square tubing here, I want to run my water line through there to the other end. Now, we are in Florida right now. We don't expect to be camping in any cold weather, extreme cold weather climates. So the way we run this line should be okay. I also got braided line. I'll show that steel braided line as well, to just for extra insulation. Okay, so now we're at the front of the slide. So this is the square tubing here, comes out there. So hopefully I can run my line all the way through there. I know there are some screws that go through kind of towards the front of that, so I'm hoping I can go through there easily enough. And then I'm going to run the water line here into this area right here. See if I can show you. And I know there's some spider webs. Kind of drill me a hole right through that metal right there, and run it through here. That's where that plate is, and we'll come through here up towards here. I don't know if you can see in there. There we go. And it will run right up through this hole right here up to here. So what I'm doing, this is my outdoor shower. We've not used this since we've owned the RV. So I figured, using the outdoor shower, we have the on-off valve here, just the knob to turn on the shower for the shut-off valve. I think that will work just fine. I'll show you what I bought here in a second, the quick disconnect, and I'll show you how all that will hook up here in a second. So this way I don't have to cut my underbelly or take it apart to get underneath and go inside and connect to a line inside. So if there are any leaks, it's going to leak on the outside and not the inside of the camper. Okay, so all of this you can buy off of Amazon. That's where we got most of this. For my quick disconnect, I got that, and you see it's got threads on it, which I'll use this for the angle down. Then this thing, it goes on to that, and you can see it's a 1/4 inch for the water line. So the water line here will hook directly into it. So this is my 25 feet of braided line, which I'm going to use on the exterior to run through. When I drill my hole to the inside, I will use this on the inside, and I'll use one of these to kind of screw onto the wall to keep that line up from off the floor, to keep the refrigerator from rolling on it when we put it back into place. And of course I've got my drill bits here to drill the hole in the floor with. So oh yeah, and coupling to tie these two together. There, and then of course my tough stuff to fill the hole. This wire is my fishing wire to run through that square tube along the slide, hopefully to get that all the way through there. If that doesn't work, I'll figure something else out, but that's my plan. Okay, so I got my fishing wire run through there. I've got it taped up to my line, and now I'm going to feed this through. Okay, so I got the water line in. I really didn't need the fish wire. So this is the back end of the back side of the slide, and I left me about a foot of line, so when I drill my hole, it'll hook up right up here, right through there. So that's why I left a foot there. So I got the water line ran, and now I'm going to drill my hole right back here. All right, so there's my hole. I thought that was a piece of metal, but it's really just plastic, so it was really easy to drill the hole through. And I had to use a 3/4 inch bit. The 1/2 inch bit was just a little too small for me in that area. So 3/4 inch hole is good, and I will run my line through there. So I ran my line through the hole. This is the trap door for the tank valve, so you can see it just runs right through there, and it's going to run up through this hole right here. If I can find it, hold on. And there it is right there, and that's where it's going to hook up. I went ahead first and connected the quick connect, and just hooked the water hose up to it real quick just to make sure there were no leaks. Now I want to turn that off. It's off, and I can disconnect this. I went ahead and put a little bit of Teflon tape on all of my connectors here before I install it. Okay, so here it is on this end. I got it all connected. Looks good. I turned it on. There's no leaks. Of course, it wasn't under pressure because the other end's not hooked up yet. I was just letting it run free, but just running free, there were no leaks here. So I'm going to go work on the other end. Well, first of all, let me tell you, one of the things, one of the reasons why I did this way is I told you earlier, is because if there were any leaks, it would be on the outside and not on the inside of the camper, unless it was at the refrigerator end. And when we put that slide in, when I disconnect it here, I can pull the extra slack out here and roll it up and fasten it in here, so I don't have to worry about any slack hanging down here when we have the slide in. So I think it's going to work out great. I hope so. Okay, now I'm on the inside, and there's the fridge. I'm on the floor because I wanted to show you guys some refrigerators in RVs. They will have screws down here in this area, screwing down into the floor to anchor it. Okay, so here I am where the refrigerator sits right here. It's back of the fridge. That's the top. I'm sorry, I got my hand in the way there. There's where the water line connects right there, so we'll hook that up there. And you can see where the refrigerator sits here. So I'm going to drill my hole right back behind it, probably right here. That should be should go straight through, and I'll hook up my line. I've got one of these little clips here I'm going to put on the wall up like this to hold that line so it doesn't get run over by the fridge. So there we go. I'm going to drill the hole. All right, so there's my hole. It goes all the way through. I'm going to go ahead and run the what's outside up through the hole real quick. Okay, so here we are. Everything's done. That's what it looks like back here. Let me get that. That's secure. Waterline going there and out the hole. After I check for leaks, I will seal that hole up with some tough stuff, insulation foam, and take care of that. I'm going to go out and turn the water on and check for leaks now. Okay, so the water is on now. This is the connection right outside the slide there. That's where it goes up. I know I kind of messed that up a little bit, but I'll get some Flex Seal stuff and put there to make that waterproof again. And then I'll put some tough stuff, insulation foam, up in that hole so we don't have any leaks here at this connection. Let's go up to the outdoor shower. Look there. No leaks here, looks good. Now let's go inside. And here I am behind the refrigerator, checking this connection here. Can't get the light up there, but there are no leaks here. So it all went according to plan, which never happens. So now my job is complete. You'll see that. And we have water. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gives you a little bit of insight on what you can do to do it yourself if you need to. Thanks. Have a good day. God bless.